Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Tennessee Titans. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
On the click, right? 18, inside.
Stroud looks to throw on the first play. Got his man, Dell. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. You talk about this Titan defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for this secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Stroud looking to change the play. Second and 6. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And now they'll shift things around.
11. 19 Texans.
Now Stroud, eluding the pressure right, to Mixon on the check down. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well-drilled, well-prepared, and excited to start this game.
Stroud will look to throw once more. They'll drop this one down to Mixon. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Gain of 7. First down, Texans.
Stroud working out of the gun. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Stroud. And it's caught. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Now, this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
19 Tiger. Ready? Go.
To throw is Ward. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the visiting Titans who were victorious in that one, so now they'll look for the sweep here back home in Nashville. Working out of the gun here, Ward. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Will Anderson able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Now Ward. Flushed out right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Daniil Hunter. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On now is the Titans punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. On the return is Kirk. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Oh, ready?
And Stroud now to throw. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, if you have man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Stop. 18. What's up?
Nixon will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard
line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. That's dumped off to Poe. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
Has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. In motion comes the tight end left. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Now they'll audible to something else. Stroud to throw it. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, Houston.
Sujay.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Got a man. It's Berrios complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he is going to have the Texans first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
19 Texans.
Stroud looking to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 13.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
18. What's that?
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. 3rd down and 13.
18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. And he's going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Texans.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's up? Hey, south.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Throwing now is Stroud. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And that good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Stroud looking to change the play.
Hey, uno. Look the hot. Hey, uno more.
They go play action here on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Texans 21, Texans nothing. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. Free score death. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
11.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a 2nd and 2.
18. What's that? Hey, uno. Flash. Bumpy. Hey, south.
Stroud out of the gun here. And he's got it. Touchdown. Dalton Schultz, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to add on to their first half lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a